sit down because we did was just straight facts, not fiction. Thank you.
After a brief recess, which was 15 minutes long,
There has been a correction of an item that was distributed to the commissions and entered into the record. And Mr. Cohen, if you would proceed with that correction.
Yes, thank you very much. For the record, Michael Cohen, the Director of the Office of Economic and Workforce Development. I was just hand-delivered a letter by Senator Leno's staff correcting the letter that was just read into the record. While this letter reiterates the Senator's strong commitment to seeing that the shipyard be cleaned up to the highest level practical, it includes two significant changes. One, it specifically acknowledges that the cleanup should be consistent not only with Proposition P, but the 2004 conveyance agreement, which is a legally binding agreement between the redevelopment agency and the United States Navy, which contemplates the phased cleanup, transfer, and development of the shipyard. Secondly, it deletes the request that the either commission delay certification of the EIR. So I will give that to the commission secretary.
Thank you.
Brother Christopher stood up at this point to address the change of the senator's letter.
Members of the two commissions, you must know that I thought long and hard about even bothering to come to this meeting today, which is why I came 2 hours late, because my initial thought was not to even bother, because I'm talking mostly to political prostitutes. Some of you, most of you, really don't give a damn about the health of that community in Bayview Hunters Point. So only a few of you who really care, and I know that, particularly on the redevelopment commission. Most of you have bought and paid for the past few years. I'm clear on that. There's something in infomercials that you see on TV with their disclaimers, where they will tell you, look, what you're about to hear are from paid actors. Most of the people, not all, that you've heard from the support of the EIR are paid actors, bought and paid for by Leonard and the mayor. And to see Senator Leno prostitute himself after sending the community a letter today, and to have Mr. Cohen from the mayor's office make a few phone calls and twist a few arms and come back and say, we want to correct the record, only tells me that this city is rotten to the core. There's no principles here. There's no moral compass here. There's no character here. Most of the people that run this town are political whores. I'm clear on that. But I want to warn you, past this, let them develop. I don't give a damn anymore. Develop the shipyard. But I warn you, the earthquake that the U.S. Geological Office is predicting will come to pass. That landfill will liquefy, and it will turn into a toxic soup, and it will become airborne, and you will have toxic clouds pouring over this city, and you will regret it, because the generation that live after your weak decision will be able to blame you and the weak man. And I want to say to you, Mayor Newsom, there will be a coalition of people following you up and down this state to remind you of your record. So if you stand on this, I hope that you'll be willing to pay the political price, because you're dealing with whores now. Lenard's a whore. Most of you doggone weak commissioners are sold out to this development. You've already got private deals. So whatever you decide to do, do whatever the hell you want to do. Would you please leave the room?
Let's give Brother Christopher.
Ask him to leave the room.
This was after 4 hours of public statements that had been made, and that we were there to witness the many who received the pizza to support a report that they didn't know anything about, and then to watch the senator, at the behest of somebody, on a 15-minute break to reverse his position on a letter that he just gave them. That shows you the kind of forces that we're dealing with here. And so I just wanted you to get a good picture. Now it turned out they voted after Brother Christopher left. He left. The please leave didn't work because we were already out the door. So if you saw this image-wise, we rolled right up out of there because there was no need to stay and hear them talk about it. Because for them to ignore the face of science, the scientists that they're referring to, the community went into their pockets and made it possible to bring out the nation's best scientists to address the toxic problem there. And the reality is they are treating the people there the way they've treated that oil well out there at BP. Let's do what's cheap. Forget the health of the people. And the nerve that they would demonstrate by showing us in that Gulf disaster and saying that it costs $2,000 per bird to wash the oil off its feathers. And of course we respect all life, but they're spending thousands and millions to clean and protect the birds. But to this day, one of the requests of the coalition has been and still is, would you check the health of the people there in Bayview Hunters Point? And the county and city of San Francisco have yet to invest an hour from one nurse, a minute from one doctor, or a penny from one pocket, while that's the highest rate of cancer in the country. So there's a great fight. Pastor, I hope we didn't offend the sanctuary. Praise God. So we wanted you to know that we're organizing at every level. In every of our cities, the communities are in great need of our standing up and organizing again. When we took our caravans for justice, those 3 trips delivered about 5,000 people to the state's capital. And while they are making decisions,